In this video, we'll talk about how to find the equation of an ellipse given the foci and the eccentricity. So the equation of an ellipse is written as follows: x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared is equal to 1. And the a squared and the b squared can be interchangeable depending on the shape of the ellipse. So if we have a vertical ellipse like this, then the a squared, which is the larger denominator, will be written under this y term. But if we have an ellipse that's horizontal like this, then the a squared will be written under the x term. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's check out an example. Let's say we're told that some ellipse has the foci located at 0, 8 and 0, -8. And let's say we're told that the eccentricity of this ellipse is 4/5. So it helps if we can create a quick sketch to visualize this situation. So the foci are 0, 8. So we'll say here's one foci of 0, 8. And the other one is 0, -8. So we'll say somewhere down here at 0, -8. How can we find the equation of this ellipse? Well, first let's identify where's the center of this ellipse. So the center has coordinates h, k. And the center is directly between the two foci. So we can see that that would be at the origin, 0, 0. Because that's directly between 0, 8 and 0, -8. So the center we'll write is 0, 0. Okay, so next we need to figure out what is a squared and what is b squared. So we know that this ellipse has some shape like this. And we know that a is the distance from the center to the vertex. This is a. And b is the distance from the center to the covertex. So we're told that the eccentricity of this ellipse is 4/5. Well, it helps if we know that this eccentricity is calculated as the ratio of c to a, where c is the distance from the center to the foci. So this is c. So we can see that c must be equal to 8. C is equal to 8 because that's the distance between the center of the ellipse and the foci. So filling in this value for c, we can figure out what a is. So we can write 4 over 5 is equal to c over a, so c is 8 over a. And we can solve for a by cross multiplying and setting these values equal to each other. So 4a is equal to 5 times 8 is 40. We can solve for a by dividing both sides by 4, and we get a is equal to 10. So we know a, we know c, we just need to figure out what is b. Well, we can use this following relationship. C squared is equal to a squared minus b squared. So we said that c is equal to 8, so 8 squared is 64 is equal to a squared. A, we said, was 10, so 10 squared is 100 minus b squared. To solve for b squared, we can add a b squared to the left-hand side, and we can subtract the 64 from the right-hand side. So we get b squared is equal to 100 minus 64 is 36. So now we have everything that we need to write our final answer. So we get x minus h squared, so h is 0, over, and remember we said when we have an ellipse that's vertical like this in nature, the a squared, which is the larger denominator, will always be written under the y term. So in this case, the b squared is actually going to be rewritten under the x term. So we found that b squared is 36, so we'll write that under the x term. So we have plus y minus k is 0, squared over, and we said we'll write the a squared under this y term. So a is 10, so a squared is 100. So this can be simplified to x minus 0 is just x, so x squared over 36 plus y minus 0, that's just y, so y squared over 100 is equal to 1. And that is our final answer.